Yeah, all these gloves you're leaving around. That's our thing. It being impotent, prosthetic, this wheelchair, that. It's from our old 4 tracks. Kingpin. They quoted all my quotes about disgracing the game, shit like that. They combined Dwayne and they combined everybody in that shit. One's good, the other fucking sucks. Dancing. That's the quote. That's the quote of my life. One's good, the other sucks. That's right. There was no Columbine because Columbine was me and Sam. But I didn't understand. I think that they were just trying to say. I remember the day Columbine supposedly happened. I was hiding from my landlord. I got my first apartment, and yeah, I was above the open door bookstore. It's called if it's still there, it's called Land of Nod Books now because I wrote the song Days of Nod upstairs from that. But uh Eric Harris looked like Sam to me. He did the day I seen it. I'm like, I instantly connected with it. Dylan Klebold is probably a play on words because I had the song Goblin, and then there was in Dungeons and Dragons terminology, you had kobold, you had goblins, you had orcs. He didn't really look like me though, but the other did. The other looked like Sam. It was creepy. And you see them making videos and making songs and shit and playing role playing games. That's what we used to do. And we both had trench coats. And there was a bunch of kids that used to follow us and get cheap trench coats and shit, and try to follow us around. And yeah, but me and Sam in school, we liked everybody. We did our own thing. But I think they were trying to warn you that if I found out what was going on, there was going to be a fucking yeah, yeah. There still might be. It's a genuine concern. The world is actually not as exciting as you think it is. You know, it really isn't. And all that shit. I don't even know what that's supposed to be a reference to the other dildo. No, it's all taken from our jokes. They made really mean movies about Renee and me. And if you look deep, though, there's details hidden in there that always tell you that I'm better, that I'm actually the one, that the underdog, the supposed underdog, people sympathize with because he's a better man. Remember Steve Buscemi playing the guitar? That's why I named I was gonna name Little Cow after Steve Buscemi. I love him. I loved him. He was great. Something about him. He was great. But he's on stage and it's like, oh look, he's playing guitar now. And he's playing Steve Jones guitar. And it's unplugged and he's like, sounds like the greatest guitar player in the world. And he's making a toast to the best man. And he's going, I'm the better man. Yeah, kinda. Kinda. That's when I knew Steve Buscemi was gonna be great. Because those are my idols back then. And they still are. Danzig, Steve Jones, Johnny Rotten, all that shit that remains fucking cool that you can't fuck with. My Beatles, all that shit. My mom got me some cat food when she was out at the store for the cats. They made another one called glazed and infused. It's fucking awesome. I think they liked it. Yeah, it looks like they did. It's a little meal about glazed, glazed bot. If I get any money, I really am going to Disneyland, Disney World. Though I really am. I'm gonna stay for if I, as long as I can. If I can stay for a month, I'm gonna do that every fucking day. Bring some little girls with me every day. Take acid and ride the rides. I'm gonna buy my copy of Unholy Passion back from Alex, who's holding it as collateral, and then I'm gonna track down Steve Zing and get the final autograph on it because it's already autographed by Glenn and Erie. I think I owe Alex $500 for it, so I can. I should start saving up. I'm gonna buy it back from Alex. He better still have it, but knowing him, he will. He knows the value of it. The maroon Unholy Passion, signed by Glenn and Erie, and we got to track down Zing. He's one of my all-time favorite drummers, all time. Yeah, I'm going to Disney fucking World. That ain't right. Why the fuck why Sandler get to fucking around? I should have been fucking Barrymore back then, pounding that Barrymore ass and watching the ripple. Shot off all over that ass. Down the backs of the thighs. Oh, fucking Barrymore. My little fire starter. Barrymore face. I love these cat food companies. I want to get a farm someday and have like hundreds of cats and dogs too. They used to have the like the guy out here's got that white dog with the crystal blue eyes. I used to have that dog. My mother let it go on Eastern Parkway. While I was at school one day, it was too big. It was wrecking the house and shit. I thought it was a nice dog. It was a snow dog. We just jumped. I want to get a couple of those dogs too. Have a barn where the cats can go in. I miss the geisha though. There's a cool car that drives by. There's 10 million. There's 10 million angry ones that come by and they say nasty shit. But there's one car that comes by. Shut up over there. That's black and white, and it looks like the cow. I miss him. He was great. He was fucking great. What a great cat. Yeah, I think they were telling me by that in 1986 something happened, but they're definitely telling me I'm number one when I look at all those conspiracies. Yeah, thank you. That's all I need to know. When I was back at Ben Branken the second time, I didn't realize it, but the hot Latina girl downstairs was a clone of Mrs. Mayer. I wondered why I loved that. I loved her. So fucking hot. Big glasses, big glasses, all kinds of Latina, curly hair. Latina. It's always been my dream. Bolivia, Colombia, Lima, Peru, Chile. All that pussy that just slipped through my fingers. Latina puss. Gotta get me a Latina. Very little English. Illegal Latina. Ran up, ran across the fucking border. Booked across the border. Made it on home soil and just began to book. Little Latina running down the street. Swam over the border, climbed over an embankment, and just started booking. That's my girl. She's here with her uncle and two brothers. Yeah, so me and Sam, that's where it started. That's where they got the idea. That's where they stole the music from. That's where they stole the ideas from. Yes, little Latina hottie wearing oshkosh with no bra or underwear on. Latina, just sitting there. Hi, puppy. Hey, baby. Holy shit, you gonna put a bra on? How great is that? Latina brown nipples underneath the oshkosh. Holy shit. Wind blowing through Latin air. How am I going to be rest assured this will never happen again? With all those people out in the world, and then I gotta find a place to live and be extremely paranoid. Who's this guy moving in next door? Who's that guy? Oh no. Where are the cameras? Where are the microphones? Endless water gating. Somebody told me a long time ago they turned me into Homeland Security and shit too. I bet you they did. They did a lot of rotten shit. Like I'm a threat to Homeland Security. Can you fucking imagine that? All he wants to do is sit down and smoke a joint and watch the world go by and shit. The nicest man you'll ever meet, really. They insist on dragging the monster out of you. They blow your shit up into such epic, mythic proportions that it's comical. It's not comical, but it, it's enough. It's ridiculous, is what it is. Try to demonize and vilify you. All you're guilty of is doing good shit. As they're ripping you off, you're the fucking scumbag. What? One sucks, the other is good.